All right, there is a question on my mind, which is to ad block or not. I mean, chances are you're using ad block right now to watch this video, which may or may not be a good thing. On one hand, websites, especially news article websites, have ads up for the only purpose and the only way of them to make any money whatsoever. On the other hand, blocking ads may actually help you. For instance, Forbes itself, the website, does ask that you remove your ad blocker when browsing their sites, otherwise you are cut off from the information. Some people who did that reported having ads that served up malware. So is this, it's an interesting debate.
I think just watch the ads, people. I don't have ad blocker on my computer because guess what? That's how writers make money. And if you're going to read their article, just deal with the ad being there. It's not a big deal.
I mean, yeah, it does seem like the most fair thing to do, which is this is the only way they're going to make money at all, which is how they're able to pay their writers and pay their research teams and anyone else along the road. It's not just writers, by the way. There's a whole team of people who are employed behind the scenes to make sure that things happen, that deals happen, that certain things are enterprise, that you get the content that you are reading. But on the other hand, there is that malware idea. We do have Google now detecting malware and pointing it out to people many times when sites have deceptive ads that may try to get you to download something that would actually not be beneficial to you at all, maybe destructive.
Yeah, maybe you can put a Google plugin on your browser that will scan for malware and do it that way. So it's one step removed from just ad blocking everything. If it's a trusted site that has their ads checked, then that should be cool. Maybe there's another sort of ad blocker software for that.
Well, I mean, you can't just, it's hard to find software that picks and chooses like that. It seems to be either all in or all out, especially when you have to disable your ad blocker to even access sites. Like Forbes, like Wired. And these aren't really, I mean, these malware ads aren't isolated to those websites either. The same thing has happened with BBC, the New York Times, and AOL's offering of sites, many sites.
Well, what's interesting to me is that the people who got the malware are anti the anti-ad blockers. And ad blocking is being anti-ad, so they're anti-ads.
You lost me.
You're welcome.
Well, I think it's hard to say because, yeah, right now I work for a YouTube channel and on a network, and a chief way of us making money and being able to pay my salary and the producer's salary and the crew's salary is through ads. We can't do it all alone through just member content because, let's face it, not everybody's buying that, and they are still being served. But I don't want to be on a website that serves up malware to the audience. That's terrible. I don't want to scare people away with, a deceptive ad that says click here to clean up your Mac, and it's going to do something terrible to you.
First of all, never click when it tells you to clean up your Mac. And second of all, I think people, if they're not going to pay for content, that they just need to accept the ads, and hopefully the technology will be able to start getting rid of that malware.
Well, we need to be active participants in getting our technology ready for malware. These might actually be illegal in Europe, according to a letter sent to the European Commission to privacy campaigner Alexander Hempf, who did post it online. Maybe we can get the full script here. But the browser scripts that detect ad blocker plugins need to ask permission first before they run. They don't do that. So this might actually be illegal in Europe. We're in the USA, though, so that probably does not apply to us.
But even if they did ask, you'd probably just click yes half the time because you want to go to the website.
You got to have that option. I think you got to have that option at least. It's a tricky debate. I'm sure if I ask the audience, they'll say, no, I don't want any ads. But if you ask someone who does make their living from, having ads, yeah, it sucks. It's definitely a middle ground. And we haven't found that just yet. Where do you lie on this debate, audience? Should we have ad blockers blocked, or do ad blockers serve a very important purpose, which I'm going to agree they do? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.